Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia Modified Ironman. Last time we cleared out the dungeon. It's a blind playthrough as well, I forgot that part of the title. But yeah, last time we cleared out the dungeon. So, I'm gonna go back to Ram Village because we got the Ram Wine, and we also killed a bunch of bandits. So maybe there's something relevant there.
See now how much of a mess the world is outside the village, Alm?
Yes.
Just going into town with Pa for supplies used to be a fight for survival. I worry a little place like Ram won't last long in times like these.
It'll be fine.
Honestly, I really don't care one way or another about the kingdom. I don't have the kind of direction you do. It's more like I just have a nagging desire to do something. So
he's just bored.
For deliverance, I might figure out what that is.
What does Lucas have to say?
Greetings, Alm.
Greetings.
Have you grown accustomed to all
Greetings,
the
Professor.
yet?
Nothing to report.
Of course. I suppose I needn't even have asked. No matter how quiet a village you hail from, in the hands of a capable teacher, one can become every bit as strong as a royal knight. I find that thought quite inspiring. I grew up in the borderlands as well.
Wrong game.
Not the same as yours. Some in the Deliverance ridicule me for this, calling me a backwater noble. But unlike them, I rose above my origins on my own merits. And as a result, here I stand today.
Well done, Lucas.
You never can truly tell where life is going to take you, Alm.
Okay. Wait. It looks like a thing. Hard bread. I got the hard bread. Did I ever did I ever examine this place? I don't think I did. Watchtower. Okay, there doesn't look to be anything else here. Let's go to the square. I want to hand in this... Okay, I need to talk, and I want to talk to the greedy old man. Hand over the Ram Wine. Berry. Leather. Straw. Blue cheese. My renown has increased. Your renown level has risen from villager to soldier. Oh! Fruit of life. Renown has increased again. Okay. I doubt there's anything to do at Myson's house, but let's go find out. No. Still no one here to speak with. Myson is still missing. Okay. So, as far as I know, like I said, I have slightly played Echoes before. This is as far as I got, I think. I think I, like, got to the prep screen of this battle. Storming of Ram Valley. 16th of Flosteam.
Look up there.
I'm looking.
That uniform. That looks like a Zophian soldier. Is he one of Desai's men?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see more of them now that we're nearing the southern outpost. It seems Desai's men have hired brigands to hold the valley for them. This will be a tricky fight.
No, it won't.
I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go. I think this is the first time we've actually had a prep screen. But we can bring everyone along, including our newly promoted units, our Cavalier Grey, Mage Cliff, Pegasus Knight Faye, and Archer Tobin, along with Silk, who is, well, new altogether. Okay, so it looks like we've got like a squad of 4 enemies here. Squad of 4 here with 2 stragglers on the right-hand side. And then the boss. That's not to say that's all there'll be, though. There might be some reinforcements. Actually, why have you got a little shield icon? You're a strong brigand. You've got a lot of HP. This guy drops a leather shield. Guessing some sort of equipable item. Olm is currently our only unit who uses swords. Cliff now being a mage. Grey and Faye having transitioned over to lancers. And Tobin now wielding a bow. Logic dictates we don't want our archer on the front line, although I have noticed 2 archers on this map as soon as we get a Pegasus Knight. Sounds about right. That's looking fine to me. In fact, I might just put Tobin. Oh, sorry, I might put Lucas a little bit further forward. Silk has Nosferatu and Recover. Able to use that. Save our progress, and I think we'll just dive straight in. Silk doesn't have an item. Can definitely spare something for her here. We'll take the orange. And fight. No real need to save again. I only save in case we have a crash or anything like that.
Take a closer look at that soldier.
Well, mainly I save so that we have in case we have a crash, but I also save... Let me just let this dialogue play.
We could take the shield for ourselves if we manage to defeat him.
Yeah, so I also save, like, partially so that, like, if you're watching, you know that I'm not just reloading past saves if something goes wrong, because that past save doesn't exist anymore, right? So, I suppose it also provides that degree of, like, security to the viewers. That this is all legit. But mainly it's in case the game crashes. Especially after Path of Radiance.
Allow me.
Okay, just gonna full move everyone forward. Can regroup later if we need to.
Just say the word.
Just say the word.
The mother walks with me.
Oh, she doesn't.
I've got this.
Oh! Everyone is moving. I have the capacity to walk down hills. Oh my god, he does. Yeah, everyone is moving. Holding an item will grant you the benefits of its effects. Some enemies carry their own items as well. Defeat them and claim the spoils. Why do you keep telling me this? Go away. Is it because I haven't read it? Go away. Okay, so 7 attack, 7 attack, 7 attack, 9 attack. How much defense do you have? 5? I'm pretty sure we can just put Grey in that bush and have everything just clang off of him and die. Or at least take sizable damage. Like, what's he going to take? He's got 5 defense. He's going to take what? And he doubles all of them as well. He's going to take 10 damage. He could do it for 2 turns. Yeah, let's just do this. And then we can put, like, everyone else, like, just... Well, almost in range, I guess. Let's just tag all of these, why not? Yeah, and then we'll just walk everyone else up. And they can come in and help claim the spoils of Grey's work. Providing the other guys don't get too close. We do need to be a little bit careful. Ah, this guy does have 3 range because of his bow range +1. But yeah, Grey's going to absolutely clang these guys for a whole bunch of damage, and gets the dodge because of the forest tile. So even all that damage he could potentially take, he isn't going to. Ah, we get the miss on the 93? Grey. Okay, this is definitely somewhat problematic. I think what I'm going to do is actually just keep Grey here. I just want the range of the archer. And I'm going to try and draw some of the others over. In fact, I want the range of both archers. Can Grey secure a kill? I think weakening this guy might be the play, actually. I don't think we're in a position where it's even possible for us to suffer from success. Even if all these attacks hit, which they won't, I think Grey is simply too tanky to, yeah, be in that spot. Go, fake Oscar. Very much is filling Oscar's role right now. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put, like, Faye here. And try and, like, draw over this guy. I think... this is in range of an archer. It might just be biting off more than... Tobin can necessarily handle. The accuracy isn't great on that either, yeah. Although, I might put Tobin here and try and bait out this bottom archer. Put Olm up here. In fact, Lucas is probably tanky enough to just stand there and bait out the archer anyway. And we'll just keep everyone else nice and safe. We should be okay here. We can just end turn. Yeah, like, these archers only have 27 hit on Grey. I doubt they're targeting him over Lucas, yeah. Like, even though this is only 67 and it's still missed, it's much more likely that they'll hit him. Okay, this box is Greyan, which is fine. In fact, could be potentially problematic, I suppose, but I doubt it will be. Ah, those two actually retreated. Interesting. This guy also targeted Lucas as well. Not what I expected to happen, and that miss is very annoying. Okay, a level up for Lucas. Attack is very relevant. HP and luck. HP is definitely not bad. Oh, I didn't factor in that the boss would do slightly more damage, but should be fine anyway. Again, their hit rates aren't great, and most of them do very little damage. We can also heal with Grey if we need to, using his orange? I think he has an orange. He has something. These archers are very annoying. Basically completely boxing Faye out of the fight right now. Okay, I really wish Tobin had accuracy that was better than that.
Sure, why not?
This will restore 10 health, taking him up to 19. That should allow him to survive another turn. I'm gonna use Cliff to weaken this guy, I think. The damage there is pretty solid. The hit rate's fairly okay. We'd need 5 extra damage. Let's see if we can find that 5 extra damage. I mean, that's a lot more than 5 extra damage, but we'll take it. We only need one of these attacks to land, so... There we go. Yeah, there we go. Although his hit rate's pretty low, he can still chip pretty reliably just because he's fast enough to double. Like, pretty much everything we've seen at this point in the game. Great job. The sound went bonkers for a second there, but... Great job, Cliff. I'm thinking Olm and Lucas are probably just strong enough to just go in and tank. Because, like, they're reasonably tanky in their own right. And if we get rid of this guy, then we're probably safe to just leave Faye where she is. Ah, the problem is they actually can't both attack this guy. There is a chance here that Olm could just crit, so I'm going to fish for that chance. 11% is definitely not, like, impossible, especially on a double. Unfortunately, we don't get it. But it might still draw some of the fire off of Grey here, who can just eat in this bush. Heal himself up. Also helps his fatigue, for all that that's worth. It's probably actually for the best that we don't... actually, no one can actually reach Cliff here. Aside from the archer, which is fine. In fact, even the archer can't reach Cliff. Let's just flag the range of both of these. Do we have anything else as range tagged? No. I don't think there's anywhere that Faye can go to be useful. Let's just shove her up there. White magic recover. Is this Do we only have one use of this? Or is that its HP cost? Well, this can't have 0 uses. That would make no sense. That must be its HP cost, right? Well, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll get some XP into Silk and heal up,
Hey, thank you.
heal up that one missing HP on Cliff. I hope Tobin is in a position where he can tank everything. I've played very aggressively for an Iron Man here. I just didn't really respect the enemies. That is actually a sizable chunk of damage. Oh no. I'm actually very glad that Lucas isn't doubling here. Was that the boss, actually, that just crashed into Lucas? It might have been. If that was the boss, I'm a lot less scared, because I don't think the others are doing that amount of damage. Let's go, Grey. This might lead to you suffering from success. It shouldn't, because most of the enemies that try and hit you should miss. And I think just getting rid of opponents is the ideal situation here. Yeah, this guy's only hitting for 3, although he does die. Oh no. Please live, Lucas. Lucas? Lucas, no dying. I don't think anyone else other than the archer can hit him. Hopefully the archer doesn't do 6 damage. I think the last archer did 5. Okay, the other archer ran away because he's low on HP. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. No stress, no stress, no stress. All planned. Obviously, this was the entirely planned outcome. Yeah, this is what we meant to happen, and we knew Lucas would be fine there, of course. Kill that guy. Boom. They have, like, no resistance, so Cliff is actually hitting like a truck. Kill this guy. Faye, you finally get to do something. Congrats. I'm sure we can kill the other archer this turn. Oh, let's go crit. Oh, that's not a crit. That's just a cool animation. I've just realised that the archer could have counterattacked from 1 range if we missed. Although, it didn't seem like it did a whole ton of damage. Does effective damage not exist? Am I playing around a concept that doesn't actually exist? Maybe I am, you know? Maybe I'm playing around something that hasn't been invented yet. That is entirely possible. I hope so, because I don't actually know if we can kill enough enemies here. We should be able to. Oh yeah, we've still got Grey as well. Well, Grey doesn't hit particularly hard. Does he hit hard enough to kill the boss? Nope. Does Olm hit hard enough to kill the boss? Yep. Can Tobin kill this guy? Tobin and Grey can kill this guy, or Tobin and Lucas. We can heal Lucas up anyway, so it shouldn't be a major issue. We can just leave that low health brigand, like, chilling there. Shouldn't be a major problem. We'll let Olm kill the boss. Kill him from this tile, though. Hey, crit.
This is how it's done.
Let's go. I say boss, he's just like the brigand leader or something.
I can tell I'm getting
Gains
stronger.
HP, speed, and luck. Okay, and gaining luck very frequently, which is not the best stat to be gaining very frequently. Oh my god, yeah, we would have lived on 1. Okay, I think the next action here is fairly predictable. How much HP does... Oh, how much defense does Silk have? 1? She has 4 speed, though. That's enough to not get doubled by most of these guys.
Appreciated.
Okay, good.
Allow me.
Yeah, and then we'll go in and we'll kill this guy. Should be able to kill him. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, it does require Tobin to hit. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh, actually, we should still be fine, because we can use Lucas and Gray, right? Yeah, then we should still be fine here. This boss is actually slowly coming down the mountain, so we might have to turn around and like kill him in a second, but what actually is the objective? Kill the commander or rout the enemy? Rout the enemy. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we haven't had like a tutorial pop up about like effective damage or anything like that. We had one pop up around bows though, right? Like on the first map with an archer.
Is that all?
Check the guide. Gray's very close to leveling up, that's good.
Top that.
Okay, this guy didn't retreat. He actually just decided to go all out on Lucas and deal 3 damage to him before dying. Cool. Good job, Lucas. I do quite like the pacing of this game. Like, everything feels pretty quick, pretty sharp. Attack range? Is this the one where... Yeah, this is the one where we, But I don't think we've had anything about, like, effective damage or anything like that. Tactics, items, fatigue, changing classes, dungeons. Attack range, advancing. That's just on the danger area, yeah. Unit growth, terrain effects, system menu, moving units. Yeah, we've not really had anything. Maybe there is just no effective damage. Maybe I'm panicking about a system that doesn't actually exist. This guy has more HP, so I'm going to kill him. The movement of the Pegasus Knight already coming in handy here, being able to chase down these couple of stragglers.
I was taught by the best.
I was taught by the best. Okay.
I can handle it.
Wait. So because Recover costs a point of health and seems to be infinitely usable, if I'd have made Faye another cleric, would I have just been able to have Faye and Silk just like infinitely heal each other? And just gain 9 XP each time? If so, that sounds hilarious. People who enjoy grinding would absolutely lose their minds over that, right? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not how it works, but if that is how it works, that sounds funny. There's no real merit to going, like, actual distance here. Still just need this guy to come to us. Patch up Gray. I think Gray was on 99 XP, so I want him to, like, take this next attack from the boss so that he can level up. I can get rid of this as well. He's on 98, yeah, so if we let him tank the hit from the boss, he should level up. No one else is particularly close. Maybe if Cliff to kill, though. Yeah, he has 1 resistance, so he gets around this leather shield quite nicely. Obviously we do want the boss to come off of the mountain tile as well before we engage him. Fire Emblem engage him. We also need to kill this guy. Hit rates are a bit shaky, but we do double and we'll have a billion attacks before he actually poses a threat, so... Sure, we'll land one of them, like that one. Excellent! Good job, Faye. Okay. Yeah, we'll let Grey bait this guy in. He does just have a sword, he doesn't have like a Zambata or a longsword or anything weird, so... It does seem like we can pretty much just infinitely recover with Silk. Okay. Make sure we take advantage of that one. That's just free experience. I don't know what Silk's damage is like either. Like, she only has 8 attack, but like... So she's like slightly behind on attack. Does Nosferatu give any inherent damage? No, whereas Fire gives 3. Okay. So he has an attack of 12, which is a fair bit more. He also weighs some though. I don't know how weight works in this game. We will have to look into that a little bit, because fire is the first thing I think that we've encountered that actually has a weight. Is it waiting for... Oh, yeah, fair. Let's go here. Oh, that guy's doubling. For 6? He also has a low crit chance. And he also has, yeah, sizable defense stuff. Oh, didn't actually level. Okay, slightly terrifying, but... So we don't actually... This guy has 13 speed. Okay, that one went unnoticed by me. That 1% crit chance is terrifying. Now, it's not enough to kill. Is it enough to kill anyone? It's enough to kill Tobin. It's also enough to kill Lucas. Is it enough to kill Gray? Like, if he gets a single crit, is that enough to kill? From full, I mean? So he has 11 attack, Gray has, so he'd do 18 plus 6. So if you have more than 24 HP, you can survive a crit. So, actually, everyone... Well, no, sorry, that only applies to Gray because he has 5 defense. It also applies to Lucas, actually, who cannot survive a crit. It also applies to Cliff, who I believe can actually survive a crit. So we could actually go one range with Lucas. He actually doesn't have a crit chance on Lucas. That's very relevant, because he's just dealing 12 damage. So we can use Lucas to box him in, while still dealing just a whole boatload of damage. And not actually face any danger of dying, which is really nice. Because he just doesn't have that crit chance. So we deal 11 damage, we take back 12, so we still live on that 14 HP. Yeah, let's go for it, why not? I know it seems weird to, like, do this from one range when we could do it from two, but the point is I want to box the boss in so that he can't hit our weaker units like Silk, and risk killing them. Does Olm face a crit chance? Olm faces a 1 crit chance, but he can take the crit. Actually really comfortably. In fact, he's very close to being able to take 2 crits. So, I think we'll just wait with Olm on this back tile. Why can you talk? Not the time for a little battle-side conversation. We can't actually fully box in here. However, we don't need to. Aha. So, here's the problem. This guy deals 7 onto Tobin. So, if he gets a crit, Tobin's dead. Does he actually have a crit chance on Tobin? He has a 3 crit chance on Tobin. Does he have a crit chance on Lucas? He has a 4 crit chance on Lucas. And we know he has a 4 crit chance on Gray. Can Gray take 2 crits? No, but he can take 1. I think. Yeah, he can take 1 if we heal him. So I'm gonna move Tobin out of the way. We can actually, like, snipe this guy down for 1 point of damage. What I should have done, if I was being logical, was put Olm here, and then he would have had to go, like, all the way around here to block anyone out, which would have made a lot more sense. What's this guy's move range? Because if I move Lucas there, he's obviously going to expand his move range. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he can hit Tobin. Brilliant. That's not what I wanted. Okay, there is going to be a really slim chance, like a 3 or 4% chance that Lucas dies. To a single crit. Which will be really sad if it happens. We could also just run Lucas away. Although Tobin then also dies to a single crit. The point here is I want to heal Gray. I want to heal Gray from here. So we're going to do that.
Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm just going to hope we don't get this 4% crit. Because it would make me sad. And the game wouldn't do anything to make me sad. So, we know it's not going to happen. Cool. I guess we'll bring Faye down. Just in case she happens to be able to help. Oh no. Don't crit. Good job, Lucas. Thank you for not getting crit. Okay, so all we need to do is find a way to deal 3 damage. Because... 4 damage, sorry. Because Tobin takes him down to 4 HP. Or Cliff takes him down to 4 HP. I do want to actually get this conversation in. I'm going to move Silk up here. And recover. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to move... I'm just going to move Lucas out of the way. Put Olm here. Can I hit him? If he double crits, Olm dies, but he's not going to double crit on 1%, right? There is a 1 in 10,000 chance of that happening before factoring in the chance he could miss. If that happens, I think I'd just conclude that the run was cursed. And, move on with my life. Yeah, so now he can't reach anyone apart from the 3 people he stood next to. We'll heal up Olm so he doesn't die to a single crit. And this frees up the tile next to, next to Cliff, so that we can go in with Tobin and talk.
Hey, what do you want, Tobin?
I didn't mean to skip the dialogue. Oh, I also turned off
Don't talk to
auto-attempts
me
in the
unless you
process.
need something. Wow, what crawled up your armor? You know, you've been testier than usual lately.
Testy.
Did I do something wrong? Nope, you're imagining it. Now how about we get back to fighting and forget all this small talk? What? Hey, come on, Cliff.
You know what?
You just...
He was being a bit rude. I'm not going to deny that. But he has a point. Like, we're in the middle of a fight. Shut the hell up. Like, it's just not the time. Why did you miss? If you'd have missed, we could have just killed with Tobin, or with Cliff here. Although it's only 90%, there's no way I take that swing. Like, there is just no need. And there's no need to take this swing with Grey either. This way we have no way of dying unless he double crits someone. Which, like, look, if he double crits someone and they die, I'm just going to accept that as fate. Fire Emblem fates. And, yeah, we'll just be dead. Fly, Faye! So he has, if he double crits here, we are dead, but he didn't, so we're fine. Good, that's enough for Cliff to be able to one-shot. Levels up Grey as well, excellent. Very, very useful. Attack, speed, and defense. All 3 of the very useful stats. Defense going up there is actually particularly relevant now that we're starting to face crit chances. We can afford to do this, because on the off chance we miss, we can just put everyone, like, behind that line. Heal Grey with Silk, and be okay. I'm actually going to heal Grey with Silk regardless, because it's free EXP, so why would I not? Oh, we probably could have killed him last time if we just attacked with Silk. I kind of forgot she had offensive powers as well. Yeah, if we'd have just, like, attacked with Silk rather than healing with Silk, we probably could have just, like, killed him. Ah, so using fire does actually cost us a point of HP as well. That is worth noting. Good job. Let's go, Cliff. Huge from you. A leather shield. Send it to the convoy. We'll give someone else that in a second. I feel like Grey might be a good candidate for that, with him being able to charge out in front. Giving him some more bulk sounds very valuable. Sorry, Cliff, I just spoke over your entire dialogue there. Okay, we've got a few people getting shoved up to 99. Lucas, Cliff, Faye's on 90, Silk's on 94. It's very handy indeed. Although some of our units are very fatigued.
The valley's clear. Still, that wasn't easy.
You have my thanks. We'll soon reach the southern outpost, which is under Deliverance control. Once we've rejoined our comrades, the fights ahead will become easier.
Yay.
Comrades, huh?
Comrade.
I wonder what they're like. I'm excited to meet them.
I can't not hear the word comrade in a Russian accent, and I don't know why. Probably
Sir
like
Lucas,
various video games.
it's good to see you made it back safely.
I recognize you. You were stationed at the Outpost. Has something happened? Why are you here?
Forgive us, Sir Lucas, but the tides turned after you left, and we were forced to abandon the outpost.
What?
I'm afraid Lady Claire was taken captive. Desay's men hold her there even now.
What? Claire? Gods, how could this happen?
Lucas.
This is my fault. Lady Claire is new to military command. I should have left her in more experienced hands.
Don't blame yourself, Lucas.
Dramatic music.
Sir Clive sent you to Ram Village, right? You didn't have a choice. If blame lies with anyone, it's him. Regardless,
Holmes just ditching the blame on a guy he never met.
we need a plan. I assume this Claire person is still alive, right?
This Claire
In
person.
that case, we just have to take back the southern outpost and save her.
Simple.
Oh, hey! That's a great idea. Wait, what? No! How are we supposed to reclaim a fortress from trained royal soldiers?
By hitting them with swords, the same way we've beaten everyone so far.
Otherwise, our journey is already over.
No, it isn't.
Here and now,
What?
we make our decision. Will we
Our
let our
journey isn't
lives
over
save
because we
villagers,
don't get Claire
or will
back.
we fight on as soldiers
We
of
don't
the
even know who
Deliverance?
Claire is.
But okay, good speech. Here. What have we got to lose? Let's do it. Great!
Gray just likes hitting people.
Tobin, listen,
Tobin.
just stop and think about this. I know it's hard, but try. Claire is a girl, and if we save a girl...
Oh my god, Gray.
You follow? I can't believe you're the same man who mocks the fact that I fight for gold.
Valid point.
Yes, because it's gold. This is girls. Don't you like girls? I mean, I admit they're not bad. You see? We speak the same
My
language.
god, Gray.
So you're in, right?
I don't know what to say, except thank you. You're very brave to do this. The Deliverance is lucky to have you.
Same goes for you, Lucas.
One thing, Alm. You may be right that some of the blame lies with Sir Clive. But please, tread soft with him regardless. Lady Claire is his younger sister. I'm sure no one's head is hanging lower than his own right now.
Oh, Lucas, I'm sorry. You're right.
You blame this dude you didn't even know. I doubt any of their decisions will be easy. They're a small resistance force in, like, a war. Like, yes, they're going to have to send their limited resources out at some point. That's not his fault. Like, they needed more men, they needed supplies and things. Like, leave him alone, Om. We got an award, Terrain Pro. Awarded for making use of terrain to gain the advantage in battle. Have we not done that, like, several times? Have we not used terrain before? We must have done. I quite like the writing in this game. I'll just say, like, the conversations and stuff, they feel very... I don't say realistic, but, like, they feel like an actual conversation that would happen. Okay, we've got enough rating to take on these dudes. It looks like just a random squad of people, so I'm just gonna... I keep forgetting how to do this. Wait, there were more options here than there used to be. Turnwheel. Oh, it's just to do all this stuff again. Drop a save. I think the game just saved for us. And sure, we'll go into this next fight. Wait. What? Enemy squad awaits. Engage. Yes. Attack on the southern outpost. So a small force of enemies. This is actually the reclaiming of the southern outpost, I guess. I didn't think it would be. I thought there would have been another battle before that. It looked like the southern outpost was over to the right, although maybe they can't have a battle on the actual village tile. I don't know. It might just be a gameplay mechanics reason. Right, so there's a couple of archers buried in there. We do at some point need to try and figure out if weapon triangle or if weapon effectiveness actually exists. I think I want... Oh, I want to give Gray the leather shield, because he used his last item anyway. But due to his movement, he just has a lot more opportunity to, like, rush forward into the thick of things. Oh, how is fatigue looking right now? Okay, everyone's fatigue is reset. I'm gonna move Cliff and swap him with Gray. I'm gonna put you here. And we should be fine. Let's fight.
Who goes there?
Well, why are we all like 40 minutes into this video, but we should have long enough to do this, maybe.
Yet? We're not rebels. We're the Deliverance.
The Deliverance are
Everyone,
rebels.
with me.
Watch out. That archer is carrying a powerful bow. We
Okay.
should only send in capable and cautious units to deal with him.
What's a cautious unit? What's he carrying? A steel bow? Oh, Tobin is, frothing at the mouth to get his hands on that one. It's the only droppable item here. Long-range units, we've had this one before. Okay, we should be able to take him out, though. He loses 3 speed, so he's very slow. Even though he does hit quite hard, he'll only be... Ah! Anti-flyers! He has an ability. Effective against flying units. But many of these others don't, so if they're effective against flying units, they have an ability for it. Aha! I don't know what effective means. Whether it's double damage, triple damage, more, who knows. But let's go in. Let's make our push. I'm going to push down this right-hand side first. I want to get my hands on that powerful bow as early as possible.
Just say the word.
Oh, I thought Cliff could reach that tile. That's why I left it free.
Allow me.
Okay, let's go. Ah! Ah! Okay, that plan is going to need some rethinking. What is our objective? Route to the enemy, okay? We'll try and hold the middle with the bulk of our forces and draw this soldier out with Gray. He can tank the archer, I'm fairly sure, because he's not going to get doubled. He's only going to take... Is that 10 damage being boosted? Its base value is 12, so he's actually got 13 damage. But he also has the leather shield providing him additional defense, so we should be okay. We'll only take like 4, and we should be in a position here to tank this dude. And hopefully kill him, and then we can just rush around to this guy with Gray and slowly kill him off. He should also have pretty poor accuracy. He's shooting over a 4-tile gap, which, like, I'm sure that affects accuracy in some sense, but the steel bow only has 65 hit, and then we're in a bush. So we should be okay. As for these bunch, I'm just going to put Olm in this tree and see what happens from there. Hopefully we find some damage to be able to, yeah, kill some people off. Yeah, that guy didn't miss. He had very poor accuracy. So does this guy, 25 on Olm. Again, another miss. Very appreciated. We don't get any experience for the missed attacks there, though. Bit of a shame. That did hit. We take 5 damage, but we strike back for 14. Should be a kill for Cliff, if anything. Or potentially Tobin. This guy, we're only going to deal 8 damage to him. The enemies are very quickly getting significantly bulkier. Fortunately, we are getting stronger. Why did that guy retreat? Strange choice. Yeah, if anything, this should be a kill for Cliff. Not quite. Need 1 additional damage in there. We only need 1 of these to land, and then Cliff can secure his kill. I think we're going to go for that, honestly. Ah, there we go. Crit. Definitely lands now. Unfortunately, 1 crit is not enough for Tobin to kill on his own. Sadly. I've just realised we used the speed thing on Cliff, but he doesn't actually have... He's still not fast enough to double people because of this whole weight issue. This guy has 4 speed. I'm curious if he doubles Cliff. I think you just lose the points of weight in speed. So, maybe at some point we'll be able to balance it out. And I'm also wondering if we can potentially... Okay, so if they have flying effectiveness, they get that big red exclamation mark above them. But I'm hoping at some point we can just get enough speed to offset this weight. And it will cease to be an issue. It should be fine to do. Good job, Cliff. Oh, it levels him up as well. Gain speed. Be quicker. Just HP. Useless. Okay. I think that's going to end up being a Fae kill. Actually, Lucas is very close to leveling, can't reach. Yeah, I'm going to give that kill to Fae. Just because she's kind of close to leveling herself. So hopefully that pushes her over the line. There's also a lot of stats we could do with Fae gaining just to help her. Defense being probably the most, like, obvious of them. But also she could quite genuinely use some HP. She is very low on it. Yeah, so there's no effective damage there. She only took 5 in return. And is capable of picking it up. And gains the left. Very nice. Attack! Attack is good. HP, like we just said, she does need some HP, so that is actually very useful for her to get. Where can you reach? Hopefully you target Lucas. I'm going to tuck myself in here and heal up Cliff, just for some extra XP on Silk. I think this might level her, actually. She was on, I think she was on, yeah, 94, so that's very useful. Okay, attack, speed, and luck. That's fine. Don't know how useful attack is going to actually be on her, but, you know, hopefully it at least provides some benefit. I'm not going to move Grey. I want to keep him in the bush, and I'm just going to keep throwing things at this guy. And hoping he eventually dies. A crit on him would actually be super nice, but, you know. Or asking for a lot with only a 3% crit chance. Okay, this will miss. Even if it hits, it's only dealing 4 damage. Like, I'm not worried. Yes, he did target Lucas. That will level him up. Very nice indeed. Oh, he gets the crit. I think this secures him the kill. No, it doesn't actually. It's 18. Not actually particularly close to the kill, but does level him up. Hopefully he gains some speed. Hey, very nice. Speed going up to 5 is definitely relevant. Extra points of damage and defense. Actually, speed, HP, and... Oh, sorry. Speed, damage, and defense is just the perfect trifecta. Oh, we can actually fly over walls? Okay, I'm obviously not doing this. I just want to know how much, like, effective damage actually means. So he has 13 damage, but then he goes up to 19 attack. So what I'm guessing happens is the might of the bow is tripled. So the might of the bow goes from 3 to 9. And then he just adds on to his attack. So it triples the might of the bow. So it's not actually that huge at this point. We actually still trade pretty evenly. In fact, we trade exactly evenly. We deal 14 damage to each other because we double. But it is something to be aware of. Now, being able to fly over walls, on the other hand, that is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I want Cliff to get this kill. I really just want him to start gaining points of speed. I am low-key wishing we made Tobin our mage. Because he's just so quick, right? Like, he would probably still have doubling potential. Even with the, he'd probably still have doubling potential even with the weight. Just because he's so fast. Okay. So we can go in here. We only take 6 damage in response, and we can just start bashing this guy down. We also have a crit chance, which is really nice. We're dealing 10 damage, he's dealing 6. Like, and if we bag a crit, we've basically doomed him. Although he is on a supplies tile, which seems to be giving him a sizable amount of a void. Which might be a problem. This guy can reach there, so I don't really think I want to put on here right now. Especially when he's on a bit lower HP. Oh, we still have Greater Move. Okay, I am going to leave the safety of the forest tile and just start going around to kill this archer.
It's hard being this good.
But yeah, Tobin would love that, because his damage is a little bit lacking, so... Even now, his accuracy is only 61. This isn't actually a trading fight that Faye is going to win. Well, she is if she keeps landing these 50%, because she's 4 for 4 right now, which is actually really good. No one else is in range to reach. Like, everyone is 1 range short of where they need to be. Like, Tobin is 1 range out of being able to attack. Silk is 1 range out of being able to heal.
Okay, I'm ready.
Very annoying. Okay, and now Grey can slip all the way around here. We don't have the best accuracy. But neither does he. Purely because this steel bow just... Actually, how does he have so little accuracy? What's the accuracy formula in this game? How has he ended up with 41 hit? It does only have 2 skill. Do we have, like, a massive amount of a void? What fuels a void? I'm assuming it's skill. Hit rates and the frequency of... Unless it's speed, maybe? Affects evasion? It would have to be something ludicrous for that to be in place, though. 41? Like... How? I don't know. We'll just take it at face value. What is the hit formula that's going on here? This is bizarre. Either way, we'll take it, right? But... Your leather shield unlocked the swap combat art. What does that mean? If you use an item long enough, you'll gain access to special abilities hidden within it. He's used it for about 8 seconds. These combat arts allow you to perform... These combat arts allow you... Why can't I speak? These combat arts allow you to perform powerful techniques at the cost of HP. Thank you. Okay. Let's just back off the tile. Go heal. Yeah, why does this guy have so little accuracy? What is the accuracy formula I am playing with here? I genuinely do not know. Fire Emblem's, like, consistent hatred of telling you numbers, or, like, calculations, is incredibly frustrating. I don't even want to criticize the game for it, because every Fire Emblem game does it. Oh my god, that's great. He moved off of the supplies tile, not only reducing his own bonuses from it, but giving them to us. Just so we couldn't counterattack. And now he has a 21% hit chance, and we have 75. Brilliant. And we're going to heal. Excellent. Good job, Grey. He's also put himself in a position to be attacked over the wall. I'm actually going to take that, you know. If we land one attack here, it massively changes the shape of this fight. Although he might counterattack us, he can't kill us, so I don't care. So yeah, we're going to take it. Yeah, there we go. We landed one attack, and that massively changes Grey's fight against him. Makes it a lot easier for Grey. Oh, well done, Tobin. Hitting twice. Proud of you. I'm going to block this guy in. We hit for 14? How? Yes, we do hit for 14. I just can't count. In fact, can we just kill this guy? see what, either way we're gonna take this attack, but we'll see what, Cliff can do in terms of killing him. Oh! We got Wrath Strike from using the Iron Sword. Okay. Swap is honestly a really weird thing for a cavalry class to get, but, like, I'm not against it. It's just odd. Okay, there is something I actually do want to check, so I'm gonna move Faye around to this side. She can just throw attacks at this guy, that's fine. Oh, she crit and ruined my checks. God damn it. Miss! 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 Thank you. Thank you, Faye. Does Cliff still get affected by this evasion tile? Nope, it seems like he completely avoids the evasion provided by the supplies tile. Very useful. Only affects physical attacks, which is the same as in a lot of older Fire Emblem games. Makes sense since this is a Gaiden remake. I know in Engage it was switched to like be a certain class type and things like that, so good to establish that how it works here. Just gonna heal Olm up. Just make sure he's in a position to tank the bow if it happens to come his way and hits. But by hitting with... I didn't really explain why I wanted to do it. Hitting with Tobin there means that if we have to move Grey off of the tile to attack again, he can't go back on to the avoid tile. Which is really useful for us.
I can tell I'm getting
HP and defense, honestly, I'm not mad. Like, that's okay. Olm being bulkier means we're less likely to get our good units killed, or like our other good units killed, because Olm dies. I'm just so used to the Lord being bad that Olm's actually fine here. Okay, this guy's just running away, just running down Grey. Get your kill. Good stuff.
Damn, I'm good.
You are. You're very good. Oh, I guess the level as well. Grey is doing the finest of work right now.
I think I'm having a moment.
Speed, relevant, HP, solid, skill, fine. Send a steel bow to the convoy. Get the steel bow out of the convoy. This guy only has one range with a lance, so I'm just going to throw, like, Olm in front of him and just say, like, get past this.
Yeah, thanks.
Can we just talk about the really weird layout of this fortress for a second? Sorry, I've only just realised there's no doors right here. So if you're, like, in the fortress and you start getting attacked, right, you have to go out of the front door all the way around here, because there's no back door back here either. There's no way in back there, so you'd have to go all the way out the front of your fortress, around the flanks where there may be attackers, in up these stairs to get into these little, what I assume are meant to be like turrets, right? Like they're little towers on the side of the castle. Like look, like yeah, like that's why we can fly over them, I assume, because the wall has not got a ceiling. Very, very strange. Also, this castle up here has a trebuchet on it. Sorry, I got very sidetracked there, but it's very strange. The hit rates here are a bit low, but I don't think I actually care. What does this give? 5 might, 10 hit. But we can't double? No. I'm just going to stand here, and we can deal with this guy next time. Yeah, he moves. Getting him off of that avoid tile, and now Olm and Tobin should be able to deal with him. Oh, never mind. Olm should be able to deal with him. Good job. Who's closer to leveling out of... Well, Olm's on 9 EXP, so it's not him. Lucas is also level 5 on 9 EXP, that's weird. Cliff is actually pretty close to leveling. Yeah, let's give it Cliff. Cliff has gone from being, like, neglected in the first couple of battles to just being incredibly useful on the sheer fact that he can use magic and enemies have no res. Even though he can't double, like, he's hitting for 12s, which is fine. He's got 2 range, which is quite unique in our army at the minute. Very, very valuable. And he levels. Gain speed. 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 Yes! And he gained attack and defense. Wow, really useful, actually. HP and skill thrown in there as well, but yeah, attack, speed, defense, always going to be a powerful level up. Battle complete. Fort reclaimed. Wait,
You
how
make
did
it
they
look
lose to this?
easy,
Oh my
Owl.
god, Cliff killed half their enemies. Cliff and Grey did a madness on that level. Like they, and Olm obviously, of course, but like yeah, they just rampaged through everything. No one particularly close to leveling at the minute. That's the only real downside, I guess, of
We
this.
did it! The outpost is ours!
Yay!
Thank you, my brave friends. Thank you for everything.
There's no Claire here.
I know that my fallen comrades would say the same.
Wait, how did they fall?
Lucas, I'm so sorry, but we'll have time to mourn later. Right now, we must find
Stop
Lady
being
Claire.
sad.
She must be somewhere inside the outpost.
You got an award, Meteoric Rise, awarded for achieving uncommon levels of growth. I'm assuming that's from getting like a good level up, right? Like we got on that last Cliff one. We'll actually call this one here. We've been going for over an hour. We got 2 battles done. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. The next one will be up on the next Monday, Wednesday, or Friday after this. It goes up every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I don't know what day this one's going up, so yeah, the next one will be up on the next one of those. Thank you again to the people who back the channel on Patreon and support me in making content like this and everything else on the channel. There is a link in the description if you're interested in supporting, and yeah, it would be greatly appreciated. So thank you again to everyone who does that, and thank you to all of you for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.